It's not even possible. Let me give you an analysis. Let me give you an analysis.
That's the
We are
problem.
in the same country.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Olajino here again, and I'm back with another interesting topic. And today we have important people, the likes of relationship therapists, and let me just leave them to introduce themselves to you.
Hi guys, I'm Ijela Luakemi, also known as Angela Lua.
Hi, my name is Rashid Abdulsalam, student of industrial relations. Hi everyone, my name is Odewale Abdulaziz Olaide, mostly known as Adet.
Hi, I'm Oyinkansola Oluseye. I'm a content writer, relationship therapist, and also a public speaker.
Hi, my name is Azam Baraka Oyelomo. I'm a student, entrepreneur, and a content creator.
So now that you've met our guests, now on today's topic on Let's Talk, there have been a lot of misconceptions about relationship, a lot of controversies, especially this our Gen Z relationship. A lot of controversies and sparks here and there about what the concept of relationship love should be. So now I need expert opinion on this particular topic. Let me start with Scarlett. Scarlett, what do you think the word love or relationship entails?
Thank you very much. For me, if I want to talk about relationship, so I would say it is a moment of connection. Like it's a moment of connection between a lady and a guy who intends to later on like connect with each other in future and plan their life together. So relationship is like connection, creating connection between a guy and a lady to plan their future and like do things that they imagine they can achieve in their future.
All right. Do you want to add anything to that, Angela?
Well, thank you very much. I said a lot about relationship. I think it's a connection, a bond between two people, mostly in love. But according to what Bala said, gentle relationship. I feel like the word love is out of place in the relationships I would find like today it's still the same word, sorry. So I would say it's a connection between people in love. I won't generalize, I'm saying mostly people in love. That's what it is to be.
Because lately now, I feel like the word love to because me, right? I don't believe personally. I don't know about other people. Personally, I don't believe the word love at first sight. I feel like it's love at first sight. Why is that? Because most of the time we just see this person, and just because of the attributes in which this person possesses, especially the females, when the guy sees a female and they just be like, oh, it's love at first sight. I feel like it's just love at first sight. You're only losing over what is on this person, not what the person actually has, that it's your kind of spec. I don't know. So Imtayo, what can you say about this thing?
Actually, what I can say is the message of the story is going to be important, consent. But to me, I think that's the first thing you want to create to any
Love at first sight.
Okay. Because the minute you see someone, you know in your mind, this person is this type of person that I come married to, this person, that person I'm going to relationship with.
So how would you know that if you're just seeing the person?
Okay, physical appearance is one of the most things you have to consider in a relationship, because when you see someone, even before knowing their behavior, their attitude or anything, you have to consider how the person appears. You can't tell me you like someone's behavior without the person appearance. So I believe the appearance is the number one thing before considering the behavior.
All right. Oyinkansola, what can you impact this?
I would say the word love itself can be word. I mean, it takes two intentional people for it to work out. And now, Gen Zs, we throw this word, I love you around when we don't actually mean it. So,
All right. So
to happen, it takes two intentional people.
Okay, so let's seek the expertise of our relationship therapist, and that is why I got her today, so she can give us our own expertise idea this particular topic. So, Mrs. Oyinkansola, welcome to our show. What can you say about what these people have said so far?
Okay, like you said,
Okay,
love at first sight is often mistaken as lust.
at first sight.
Yes.
Okay.
But do you know we have love at first sight and it works out for some people? It works out for some people, not all. At the same time, I remember writing a content on love, lust, and lust. That is, we have people that are lost in lust, thinking they are in love.
Wow, that they are lost
In lust, thinking they are in love. That is, okay, you are attracted to this person because of the physical thing
Features.
or attraction.
Okay.
The things you see about this person. Oh, because she has a shape. Oh, because he's intelligent. Oh, because he's smart. Yet you think you are in love with that person. But actually, once those things fade away, the love is gone.
So, when we now talk about the word love, what should we be looking at, like, that won't make these things fade away? This thing that got you attracted to this person in the first place. What should we now do or to maintain that relationship between these two people?
Okay, for example, definition of love. Love is when you are being heard, seen, and understood by anyone. Love is tolerance, love is patience, and love is kind. You can't say you're in love with someone and you won't love them for who they are or what they are. When you say you're in love with a person, that means you are ready to accept them despite their flaws and others.
All right. I think I just learned one or two, especially the point where you said you can be lost in lust. All right. So let me ask this question. Let me ask something about love. There is this controversy, there is this argument where you argue about what do you bring to the table as a woman, as a guy, what do you bring to all this kind of stuff. And like I now want to know what exactly the guys want a lady to bring to the table and what the ladies feel they can bring to the table. Let me start from type.
For me, I'm very expensive to know them. Just look at the work, things I'm fine with that.
So you just want her to take care of him. So in your own words now, you prepare a sit down.
Yeah, sure. That's what I want for myself.
Okay, so
That
why
is what
you
you
said,
want.
like, she should not bring anything to the table. In a relationship, you can't do everything alone. In marriage, you can't do everything alone. So there are days that, there are days you will not do your 100%. What do you expect her to do? So that you bring everything to you.
Even the Holy Bible supports that a woman has to bring something to the table.
Like, she has to bring some support.
He said you have to plan it.
Okay, wait. The thing I'm saying is bringing something to the table when taking care of it's part of something you do. Taking care of your goals is part of something you do. Because I can't do that myself. So that's
So
is
why
something
you
you
say
know.
not enough yourself?
No, why a man that's not it's not even the role of a man.
Provider.
Yeah, it's not even
Okay,
the
just
role of a
because you
man.
provide doesn't mean you cannot purchase.
Because providing has to be the hardest thing. Providing is the hardest thing. So if I'm doing that, if I'm providing for the family, I expect all necessary stuff.
Providing is actually not the hardest thing.
Providing is not like it's
See,
not.
if you want to serve
Telling me providing is not like
Let's
I have to know your wife wants to provide.
Every person,
yeah,
Let's hear from her, please.
right,
Let's
because
for example, every person can the X stand without the next. It's not possible.
that's not possible.
So how do you think your wife will take care of you? Okay, looking at the country situation, the economy and everything, you think your wife staying at home without doing anything, taking care of the kids in room, can take care of your home and everything? Looking at the present,
Maybe with the way you're talking maybe the guy wants like 100,000 naira or 20,000. The reason why I say this is because the statement that also nowadays we live below the park. We live below average. That's why.
What do you mean by that?
Because so many households, it is so very difficult for you to see a man now that has a stable 500,000 naira. So for a man not to be able to.
Well, I would say you should not generalize.
No, I'm generalizing.
For once, I would agree with some.
When a man is financially brilliant enough, I don't think that he make for his wife.
What is not nothing.
And then that's where the question is. If he's not financially brilliant enough, when you marry his wife, she can actually be working.
sure, but the working should be should just be like a set conditions, not like you then should not be make it like when a man is making when a woman is making money, she tries to be independent.
So are you scared of your wife being independent from you?
Every man will be scared of
Actually,
that.
scared of that.
Every man is scared of that.
Okay. Sorry. Let us hear from
Oh,
another.
that's human.
Let us hear from another one.
Okay, what I would like to say is concerning what I believe each gender, male and female, they have different. So for a man to provide, provision is one of the legal things. You see, there are aside that there are other things female can do as well. Apart from that, but I'm not supporting it at all. Nothing is good. But aside that, the sole responsibility of the husband or the guy is right in the relationship. That's the real job. But I'm not saying that the wife, there are some times in the love or everything that happens, or even like we are all humans, we have conditions.
Exactly.
So girlfriend or wife or anybody have ambition, you can try to like pursue that ambition.
So, are you trying to tell me that, for example, you marry a lady that have a life of you. Once she get married to you, she will have to kill her own life. Just your own.
Yeah, don't even go there because I can't marry a career woman.
Why?
Why?
Because I don't want that. I don't want a woman that will
Are you like
competing with me.
threatening?
No, it's not a threat. I don't want a woman that will
Like, yes,
compete
Okay,
with
you are
me.
the kind of guy that your lady does not have more than you.
Yeah, sure. That's what every man wants.
Okay, what if you not get married? She's working. Okay.
I
She not have up
I just said I'm not getting
She
married
not have
to
up
my wife.
Okay, Alex will not.
No,
I'm supporting you from aspect.
yeah, from
In what aspect?
What the aspect I'm supporting is that
the provision.
provision. Never from the relationship like the lady should provide.
Right.
I need to know
I have
because
a situation here. See, I thought I said it before that everything boils down to understanding. I have a situation, my aunt, she doesn't even earn more than the husband per se in terms of salary because I know the amount they both earn. But the husband is a spendthrift. He spends anyhow. He does like a lot of things, a lot of things with money. But then the woman gets in and spends. She does a lot of things. She takes care of the children. She buys their clothes, their shoes, their everything. And you will not see her spell this thing out to her husband.
do you know
And he
what?
is
A
going
woman
well.
can never be understanding. If the woman doesn't say anything,
It's more like you keep down.
Or do let us generalize.
no. The thing we can generalize.
Question.
Everything is
Speaking
like
about
a
parents,
general.
do you think every time it's kind of everything?
But
Sometimes the mother will think something. You should tell you whenever she goes to the supermarket.
oh, you don't know women, so that's why you're saying. Okay, now
I think I will agree with him for once. Most ladies, should I generalize that now, or should I just talk about the present generation? Let me just use this feminism for example. It's feminists. I only feminists. When they are making more money than the man, yeah, they tend to remove why is it okay dependent hell. So I think in only that aspect.
if I ever have feminist as a child, I will listen to her. Why? Because
It's fine that you guys already. I don't think you understand what feminism.
I understand it.
So please explain
They
feminism.
misinterpret the word feminism.
Exactly, it's a misinterpretation. I feel like it's most
Feminism
things
is
that
just like maybe if you look more in the meaning, that's why they are.
I don't think you are seeing it as a
okay. Sorry, in your own view, what do you think?
feminism is you fighting for equity. Like
It
the
goes as well as
opportunity.
a
Calm down.
Yeah,
The
it's
opportunity
very
women the guys have. They should also give it to the women.
women.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay,
But
now
the way
that's
that-
about what we are now saying, that it is even the ladies are now misinterpreted. What we are saying is we are not talking about it in the household,
Yes.
Very aspect now.
but now they are taking it into the household and they will feel like
That's what you're saying.
we have equal rights in education.
If one is the meaning of the feminism is what causing the problem, because the equal there doesn't mean you have to share the house responsibility. It's just making the rights for women to vote, to participate in some other things. That's just it. It's not about the also.
That's the same we are saying. But we are not
It's men.
we need to have
When
rights.
you hear a man say I'm a feminist, definitely the woman It's
Men.
yes, that's it.
Maybe so.
Yes.
You want to so many men.
That's what I'm now saying. Like,
But you just
I didn't. And I said,
when you say most,
you was only two of them understand the
Do
concept.
you know why you use some? You have some that actually understand that one. And that's what it's about. That's why if you are using most,
You said you don't understand. When you
Yes,
stop,
Muslim and realize
yes, let me use that. Yes,
no, you should know.
only 99%. Let's say this is based on personal perspective.
this girl, I know she's
Basically, before you marry anybody, before you marry any man, before you say, oh yeah, I love this person, just try to go through their social media because there are times that I mean, there are times you'll just drop some kind of stupid things on social media, and for anything,
what
for
if that
anything you
thing
say,
does not reflect the reality?
Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
See,
Before you can say something,
I don't know, but whatever it is that you tweet or you say out on social media, it's a reflection of who you are.
Oh my goodness.
It's as simple as that. That's how you think.
I think you just mentioned X precisely, not social.
Not just,
I feel like because X is quite tough.
Yes,
Exactly.
I think that's
Instagram, TikTok, every social media, just
don't
try
post
to
anything
do
like
your
that.
due diligence and check.
But
See their takes on domestic violence and see what.
Every on that domestic violence, my sister. Every on domestic violence. I saw a tweet and I was afraid for women. Imagine a man saying, once you get married to your wife or once you get married to your partner, there's nothing like rape. So I'm a woman. Let's say I went to work, but I'm not even feeling too well, and I'm on the bed, and my husband is like, okay, it's time, or whatever. And I'm telling you, I'm tired. And then you just have your way. It's like, telling me that's not rape. It's not possible.
No,
That's
so
not
that's again. Someone read constitutional legislation to you now. You are saying something, saying
But
nonsense.
do you believe that they are trying to be tired? Everything you do every day.
Okay, so are you telling me that women don't rape men? Are you telling me that women
women
don't
don't
rape
rape
men?
men.
I never said
sorry,
nobody.
please, let's hear from our relationship there regarding the message.
This is one thing. Before going into any relationship, not even marriage, any relationship, you need understanding. You need understanding. You need to communicate your interests. Most people, they don't have the same interest. That's why if you don't have the same life and you don't have the same understanding of each other, or you don't support the same thing, you don't need someone that doesn't support your dreams or goals.
Yeah, I agree.
Never. Because now, for example, we said you can't marry a lady in career and career. For example, I'm a career woman. Do you think I will marry someone like that? Do you even think I will date someone like that? No. Okay, another thing, we're talking about domestic violence. Let's talk about conflict resolution. I make reference to that in my letter to this.
I was about to ask that. So this letter to the singles by Oyinkansola, Oluseye. Can you tell us about your book? Is your book outside? Is this something like that? Yes. Just read. Just like give more insight. Because this video, of course, you cannot see everything in this place. So tell us about your book.
Okay, the book is for the singles. If you are in a relationship, if you are engaged, or if you are aspiring to get married to something, then this book is for you. It contains things you need to know about your relationship, like how to plan your life. Don't just, as a lady, don't just get in a guy to go everything. Marriage is more than what you think it is. Marriage is not a comedy, and it is not just for fun. Like marriage is beyond endurance. Like it is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. You cannot tell me that you want to get married to a guy that will be beating you and you want to stay in that marriage. Oh, I want to endure this because I love you. My sister will be dying in that marriage. That is why we have conflict resolution. I make reference to that in my book when I was addressing letters to the saints. That is on chapter 3. Conflict resolution. As a lady, as a guy, you must understand this. You must know how to settle conflict amongst yourself that won't lead to violence.
So when is this? Where can we get this from? Where can we get from? If we need a copy, where can I get it?
The book will be launching on Saturday, on the 26th and 27th of April.
2025.
by 8 p.m. on close WhatsApp venue. And you get the book.
So we are getting it online.
Yes, it is an ebook.
Okay.
The hard copy is not available now, but hopefully before the end of the year it will be available.
And you all trust me, I'll be dropping the link down below. So once you want to get the book to get more insight, because of course you can't see everything on this video like I always said. So just click on the link, go purchase the book, and let's go back to what you're saying about domestic violence. So you were giving us some ideas about
That is why we have, and we have mutual trust. We have to trust. Okay, you can't tell me what marriage is like. I don't trust it. Do you know the reason why we have conflict in most relationships, like most marriages now? We have domestic violence because the guy does not trust his wife, or the guy cannot control his wife. It feels like the wife is above him, or his wife cannot take a part of him. You get that feeling?
I think we've been focusing more on women. I want to ask you exactly in relationship, is it like does conflict only come from the man?
Like I said, it is mutual understanding. It is the two parties. That's why I said it is when I was addressing letters to the single ladies. That was when I gave it. And I also make reference to it in letter to single men in chapter 3 of the as a single guy, before you even say you want to get married.
To be sure I understand you, the book addressed both men and women, right?
You sound like you're supporting women.
No.
That's why I asked the question. You sound like
So when she said single,
I said single.
Are you feminist? Are you feminist? Are you feminist? So loud.
I believe it.
Can I speak?
It's based on his definition of
But that's
I believe
I don't want to have
that's not
anything.
for politics. Yeah, that's
I know I believe it. It's misconception of the word feminist.
Yes.
I feel like if those of us here understand the meaning of the
Yeah, I
word.
said feminism is just like giving women the right to vote, to participate in some things. What is not equal right? You cannot right to involve in some particular things in society, maybe to vote or to do some certain things, but not to be at the top level.
nice.
Because it's a normal thing in society for men to be at the top level.
It's not.
I know men are supposed to be
And
like
when they say feminism,
then you know all
it
men
is
are
giving
responsible.
equal rights to both parties.
If you are saying all men are not responsible, all men are not responsible.
Exactly.
Women are
We
responsible.
work
Let them
both
take
ways.
all of their
I
own
want to say something like you mentioned that men and women are equal. So there are some cases, like we're talking about fighting for women, but there are some instances, there are some cases that men and women are wrong. When you are in a relationship, as men and women, as a man is going to you.
So like examples of these cases feel like equality. Because a lot of ladies now they believe equality now everywhere, even inside.
This is why we can't have equality. I can't say equality. Like there's room to like recognize the existence of women, like give them their rights. But we cannot be equal to men. Because when the world at large is being built up, it is built up by men. All these hard laborers, engineers, everything, check their numbers. We have over 90% of these hard laborers that are men. So you can't wait.
We have
You can't
from what
But do you know in some countries women are not supposed to
wait, let me
You don't have women that do more
it's
than
not
men.
even possible for a woman to be president.
that's the
We are
problem
in the
I'm
same
having.
country. In the
You
same
are
country.
saying
It's
that
not possible for
a
woman to
woman
be
cannot be superior. Why?
Yes, it's not possible.
Why is it not
Let's
possible?
make
Why
it
you know there are countries that women are president?
Let us talk about country. We're not talking about the country. We're talking about relationship.
Alright.
So should bring it back to relationship.
Okay.
So you have to explain what you're saying. Make mention of relationship
Yes.
that women are trying to.
Even in relationship, you are not equal.
So you should
Men
explain
are
it
superior.
better.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want
so
him
they can understand.
to explain that equality in the relationship.
That's there. Let me explain why we are not equal in relationship.
Okay.
One, the man has to control the woman. Because a woman, it's very difficult for a woman to make a decision herself.
Your woman is not a top leader. You want to
She's not saying a woman is a top.
she's not a cat that you're why is she able to control her alone? Except if she's doing something out of character. You are not meant to control her.
Because
So
what time they don't use their like they don't use emotion to make decisions. But as a man,
Say women use emotions to make decisions.
When it's not I don't have a dumb and submissive relationship, I want to
see, let me tell you, when a child lacks a father figure, you definitely know that this child lacks a father figure.
I hope you know that there are women that train children and they did well without.
No, you can never compare the two together.
No,
I don't understand. You are saying that
okay, father
status, it might happen. There are instances that things will happen. There are instances that okay, a woman can take care of a child, and the child will have good moral support.
Exactly.
But we are talking about the probability, the highest probability.
What are the probabilities?
The probability of this thing happening. That's why I said okay, let me tell
now
you.
that a woman cannot train a woman cannot train a child. I'm telling me, a man cannot train a child.
A man can take care of a child.
No, because the same responsibility of a man that is taken.
When a woman like when a child like you definitely know. Like someone like Eniola now, Junior Eniola, someone like him now, you can never.
Who is Eniola? Sorry, which of the Eniola?
This guy,
So what do you think the lack father figure? I really has a father.
I don't even care.
And my mother is the history of the best.
Yes. What I'm saying,
Just because you show emotion does not make you.
That's why I said you can't. I definitely from the bottom of your mind, you don't want to have that type of child. I when I have portable,
I actually saw and the lady was like, if a guy should break down and cry in front of me, I'll never take it serious.
That's from. I want what society has.
no,
Society will not control that. You guys do not talk. You don't say anything. Just fight your emotions.
women, they know their place. You cannot go past your home or your kitchen. Women are meant to rule the world.
Go past your own.
Yes, men are meant to rule the world. They are the prize and the prize.
Women are the prize.
Yeah, we are the prize.
Okay. I think we can all agree to disagree that in a relationship we need ourselves.
No, we need ourselves, but there's security in relationship.
We need
In the comments,
when
right?
you bring your 100, you bring our 100.
Hi.
No.
That's what we
So do you want?
So we've got hello guys.
I want a child now be able to come to me that
It's so skillful that it's something like that.
it is not.
It's
because society has seen that they don't see anything. Whether you know what one is, that's why
It might feel guys.
abnormal
I want to be back to that in real place. So you are supporting it, right?
Yes.
Let's go with
Support.
Show yes.
Do you know why?
Your brother can do that.
Do you know why?
What's your brother to do like that?
Yes.
I rather have portable.
And that's your problem. I mean, you like problem, and that's fine.
It's your boyfriend. And you have your boyfriend crying at another. Yes, that's a great question. Can you take that? Someone wearing this thing and wearing like a female. Is that what you want?
Oh my god.
That's what the point.
This is the point. You guys don't know the reason I was crying. You can't say maybe it was just
What reason you have?
Right.
Hello guys. So we've come to the end of today's episode. Oh, you don't take over my own channel. I beg, see, whatever your own opinion is, all these are just the opinions of my guests. Do you understand? We're not imposing anything on anyone. Whatever your opinion is, please drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. We will all be there to respond to you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you. That not even break it. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in today, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, please don't forget our book. Don't forget our book. Mrs. Oyinkansola, please let's talk about it one more time.
Okay, the book is on ebook. You get it on sailor.com. And for more information, and if you don't know you don't want to do sailor.com, you can message me on WhatsApp. Or you can drop me to my WhatsApp. And also you can give me a follow on Facebook. For more information.
Alright guys, thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and now we go business ourselves now.